Hey.
Hello, Liz.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, my love, and Happy New Year to everybody on here that will be joining us this evening. And we'll just sort of introduce ourselves quickly. It's been a long time since we've been on here together, Liz, hasn't it? It's been a few months, I think since August. We've been busy bunnies, and everybody has been. But I hope you're keeping well. And the lovely Liz here is going to be giving you lots of readings this evening, tarot readings, oracle card, intuitive readings. And then I shall be tuning in with spirit and going and giving you some spiritual mediumship readings. Please come on and say hello, so as I know who we're talking to. And if you can take any of the message. Hello, Amber. Hello, nice to see you there. And please say hi and to us. It's been raining outside, so excuse us if we get poor interruption. Hello, Marta, and hello, Hope Louisa. Right, now, I don't know where you're all from, but we're here in the UK.
Amber's a friend.
Oh, Amber's a friend. Nice to see you there, Amber.
She's been through it a little bit last year, so if you've got a message for her, that would be great, Amanda.
Well, we've got a lot there that are coming on now. So hello to everybody. Good evening.
Diane, wow.
And Diane Liz is going to start us off this evening with a lovely message whilst I link up with spirit. Bless you all. Right, Liz, over to you.
Shall I kick off to sort of prep a little bit? Oh, that's great. I'm obviously going to be doing tarot. If anybody wants a little bit of tarot or, a bit of oracle, something a little bit different, just put that next to it. And please excuse the kamikaze cat in the background. she just likes to make lots of noise. Lovely. So this is a message for everybody. The tarot card for 2023 is the Chariot. Can you see this? And the reason is because of when you break down 2023 in numerology, it's the 7, and obviously the top, the Chariot. And what that's saying to everyone through just take what you can from this is that this is a year you're going to have a bit of willpower, a bit of strength, and you can see those powerful horses there. But also, whenever you see the Chariot card, whatever's pulling the Chariot is different colours. So it's about putting yourself in balance, because the Chariot is driven by the star sign Cancer. And if you think of the crabs, when you see them move, they go this way and that way. So, the start of January, maybe even to early February, you may find people are pulling you in lots of different directions, that you don't really know what's best, you don't know what to do, and you just want to be like that. Stick with it. Start manifesting your dreams, because it's so important, because they will come true this year. And it's about putting a bit of action, but not being frightened with being slightly flexible. So not to have that fixed ideas, but to go with it, but to keep in sight what you want to achieve. And this is, an absolutely fantastic year. By the time we get to sort of September, everybody's going to feel really empowered. So if it's a bit of a rough start, just stick with it. So that's a good way to go. So over to you, Amanda.
Thank you. That was lovely.
Lots of lovely ladies
there. Now, Liz is blessed to be able to go down and read people as they put their names up. Hopefully we'll do as many as we can. But unfortunately, it's different for me because of doing the mediumship. So I'm linking up and I'll get things and I shall give them out. If I'm drawn to somebody's name, I will say that name and try to link in with your energy. But otherwise, I'm just going to give out what I get. And if you can take a few things, please give me, say hi, or you can take it and I'll connect with you and we'll go from there. Okay, thank you. So hopefully you'll be able to take something. Now, straight away, I have a lady coming in here, and she is about 5'6" in height, and she's got grey hair. It's like wavy, and she's got glasses. And I had the name, a C name coming through with her, and it was like Colette or Colette name around her. Now, I don't feel that this is her name, it may be, but I feel that this would link around her somewhere. Now, this lady, I feel is somebody's grandmother, and I feel that either the mother or the granddaughter will be on here this evening, okay? And she's coming through here. Now, I feel that she passed with a cancerous condition. She'd lost quite a bit of weight. She always dressed herself very smartly, but I say smart but casual, if that makes sense. Mainly always in skirts though. A blouse, she's got a cardigan on and she's wearing a skirt. And I don't feel that she would have very rarely wore trousers, this lady. Right, I'm asking if there's anyone here to link in with anyone. Can anybody there take any of this at the moment? I'm going up because the links to see what people have said here. Right, okay. It's your Nana, Marta. Okay, Marta Mond. Okay, my love. All right. Very lovely lady. A lot of warmth here around her, Marta. And as she comes in here, she's now giving me an itch to the side of the face. And I feel that my skin, I feel that somebody's on the earth plane, unless, I don't know if this was her, but she's given me the feeling that somebody would have been suffering from a dry skin, eczema or dermatitis condition. Does that mean anything to you, Marta, that somebody on the earth plane at the moment, or that there was something to do with her skin and I've got this dry skin condition? I don't feel that it's anything serious, but she just wants me to be aware of it, and that I feel that it's been causing a little bit of upset recently. And she just says she wants, there's nerves as well. I feel like a lot of nerves, and somebody's living on their nerves and they need to calm down. And I've got different foods and what they're putting on their skin, or they're not allowed to put much on their skin, affects them. Does this, can you take this at all, Marta? I'll carry on before I go further. Bless you. And as she comes through, I'm asking for some links about whereabouts. I've got, you can, okay, my love. I've got Scottish connections coming in here, linking around somewhere. And I don't know if this is actual connections with her and the family, or somebody that would have recently gone to Scotland. Does that mean anything to you, my love? She wants to come in with a lot of love for you, and she wants to give you February as an anniversary, a date, or a passing or anniversary, and come with a lot of love and upliftment. Okay, my love? You can't take the Scottish links. Can you take February? Look for the Scottish links on the earth plane. It could be something to come, or it could be on the other side of the family. But I've definitely got Scottish links there, unless I've moved on. If so, I'll pass over to Liz. Oh, okay. Before she goes, she's giving me terrible pain. They do give me pains and problems, and I feel that there was. I'm asking, like, you can take February. I've got like a liver. I feel it's a liver condition, but I've got it in the middle of or the side of the stomach, to be honest. Does that mean anything to you as well? I've got to pass that over as well. I'm asking to take that away, but I feel that there's somebody's got to be very careful. And this was with alcohol, okay, as well. Yeah, okay. Ignore Jasmine Garden. We do get the people on there. I'll just block them. They do come up. That's what we were going to say to you as well. If anybody comes on here asking you to message for accurate readings, it's not us. If you want to inbox us, that's down to you privately, but we won't be putting all that in the comments. But I'm glad that you could take that part of the reading. I hope that means something to you. But where that person with the stomach is having problems, healing thoughts sent. Okay, if you can take that as well. And Marta, bless you. Right, over to Liz.
Yeah, the way I work is I'll go through the list and I'll pull cards for people, unless you particularly don't want one. But just as Amanda said, we've got a couple of, the usual scammers on tonight, promising you the earth and charge you fortunes. Please just ignore them. We don't condone anything like that. If you want to message us separately, that's absolutely fine. So I'm going to kick off with Amber. Lovely, lovely Amber. Now, Amber, I don't know how much you know about tarot, but the card that I've pulled for you is the World. I'm not actually giving you the world, but it feels like it, because the world signifies that you're coming to an end of a cycle, that, things have happened, that you're going to start moving on, not just emotionally, but in the things that you do. So whether there's going to be something different work-wise or different challenges that are coming through, but it's going to be, the transition is always a bit difficult, but going forward, you're just going to feel so much better. It's just an absolutely fabulous card, because it says that, you've been through lots of trials and tribulations in many, many different ways. but just stick with it, because what's coming is quite different. Now for Hope, and of course I know who you are, Hope. I think your mother's going to kill me when I give you this card, Hope, but you've got the Fool, and it doesn't mean that you're a fool. It just means that this is the time to be exciting, to outgoing, push those boundaries. I think you know how to do that. Maybe not too excessively, but for any opportunities, and there will be opportunities coming your way, be a bit brave, a bit courageous, really take them on. Don't be a shrinking violet, because the Fool is one of my favorite cards, because it's like hope, enthusiasm, just like your name. So stick with it. And lovely Tracy, well, it's been for absolutely forever, hasn't it? It was a long time since we've done lives, Amanda, isn't it? So Tracy,
yes, been a lot.
So what I always say with the Hanging Man, how boring. This is not the new type of Pilates, what to do after you've had too much Christmas dinner. But be prepared to pause and really think about some of the things that are going on in your life at the moment. And I know January, as I said before, is just that real getting going month. So it's difficult. Look at things from a different perspective. If you feel you're hitting a brick wall about a decision, about anything going forward, nice deep breath, and just, sit in different chairs, just look around, and then you will see there's something that's blindingly obvious that you go, oh yeah, I get it now. And it's going to enable you to move forward. And lovely Diane, hope it's nice and sunny down with you, because it's revolting here. And it's been absolutely ages. Fantastic. So we've got the Wheel. These are quite interesting cards, aren't they? But can you see right at the top, you've almost got like a lunar cycle. So Diane, within the next lunar cycle, you've got some opportunities that are coming your way. A little bit left field, a little bit out of the blue. Don't rush into them, just pause, but not too long, because the thing is with the Wheel, it goes round. So those opportunities are not going to stick. And I'm not talking about lottery or scams or any nonsense like that at all. So whatever it is, it's quite different. And I think the fact that with this lunar cycle, the full moon sitting at the top, it's maybe something that you've been hoping for, waiting for. So I think that's going to be quite good. So stick with it and let me know. Anybody on my friends list, absolutely free to message me if you want to know a little bit more about anything. And Carol, welcome for you. And I'm just using Major Arcana. I'll go on to the full deck in a moment. The Emperor. The Emperor is a fantastic card, because it's saying to you, do you know what? There's maybe people that are trying to undermine you a little bit. People that are crossing your boundaries. So it's saying, put those boundaries up and step into your authority. No is, no is a word that we can all use. Christelle.
Very nice.
I'll just do a few more. Is that okay?
Right, yeah, that's fine. So just other messages were popping up for some reason.
Oh, right, okay. So, Christelle, the High Priestess, beautiful card. Absolutely amazing. Everything holistically is going to start coming together for you. But start trusting some of the signs and synchronicities, because within those are messages. But remember, any big plans you've got, shh, she's a mistress of secrets. Don't be telling everybody. So Sue, I'll start with you next when we come back. And Shell, I've seen you, and Kim, lovely.
Hello, Kimmy.
Over to you, Amanda.
Right, okay. Thank you. The lovely readings. Right, as you were reading there, Liz, I had a man come in the room as I asked who am I going to connect to next. So if anybody can take this man, his appearance is quite tall, quite not that old. I'd say he looks maybe late 30s or early 40s. It's hard, he hasn't given me an age, but by look, he was wearing a dark black leather jacket though, so he may have passed a while ago. Yeah, this is just his looks. He's got dark hair, black hair, short, obviously going back, and a bit quite thick hair, brown eyes, and quite a strong looking man coming in here. Now, before I had a chance to say how did you pass, I had a heart problem going on there. Okay, Vicky, that's for you, your big brother. Okay, my love. Okay. So right, okay. I'm asking if there's anything else he wants to bring in here, but I've also got something I don't know with the heart. I've got the heart problem there. Was that with him, Vicky, or how he passed a son? How he passed a son. I guess I'm reading it. How he passed a spirit, should I say? But I've also feel that there's something to do with if that he would have lived his life. He liked motorbikes. I feel he did. He passed a spirit with the heart. Bless him. Okay, and I had a motorbike there, so I don't know if that was for him or somebody else on the airplane around him. But I could see that he's coming in with a lot of energy, and he was a big character, lots of love around him, lots of cheer. People would he'd light up the room. Okay, and he's wanting to bring your spirits up, my love. Okay, at the moment he's saying there's something going on. I don't know if you can also take a situation around, I know I said son earlier, but I feel that there's a situation with somebody around a pregnancy, or somebody, this is for Vicky Cole, yes, that's him, or somebody that would have had either problems early in pregnancy, or would have lost a child, or worried about a child on the earth plane, maybe a son. Does that mean anything to you, Vicky? Okay, I can see the comments coming up there. You're saying, oh, you died at 41. Oh, bless, yes. Okay, he's just saying he does try to show you that he's around you. So I don't know if you hear, feel, see and sense him, but he wants to come in with a lot of love for you. He knows about the situation. And if you're not telling me if there is a child gone to spirit, but I feel that he's watching over the child, whether they're on the earth plane or in spirit. He's telling me about the child. Okay, Pam as well. Pam there. Oh, bless you. Remember, they're all around you, you guys. Just send out thoughts and they'll show you different signs in different ways. Right, okay, I'm asking for something else. He's giving me a deaf ear here. So somebody's not listening to something that needs to be said. Ah, your big sister's baby. Oh, bless. Growing up over there. Yes, my love. And there's something that needs to be said on the earth plane, and you're finding it hard to get it through because somebody's not really taking attention. All you can do is do your best. It's their life path. Concentrate on you. You've put the good thoughts out there, and that's as much as you can do, my love. Okay, so I just want to give you an anniversary or birthday, anything. It's bringing in April for you. Okay, and I've also got to give you tulips, and I've got red and pink looking tulips. Okay, so I hope you can take that as well. All right, my darling. But I'm glad that he's come through for you, and I'll pass you back to Liz. I feel that that's all he wanted to say, was that to let you know and let your sister know that he's looking after the baby growing up over there. He's around you, and don't worry about the situation. You put out the good thoughts. They'll hear in their own time, but they've got their own pathway to lead. Right, bless you, my love.
What a lovely message. And it's just those thoughts of those tulips. When you said it, I could just see the vibrant pinks and yellows.
Yeah.
Spring is on the way.
Tulips you put there. So I feel that's to celebrate something as well, maybe not just to say hello and he's happy to see you, but I feel there's something around this time will be coming up and he wants to give them to you out of love, obviously. Right, bless you. Thank you, Liz.
So excuse me, back up the list to Sue Goward. So I will come to everybody, so don't worry about it. Now we've got the Hermit for you.
Yes.
Now sometimes people feel with hermits that it's about loneliness, but actually it's just saying to you, now's the time to trust yourself, to listen to that inner voice. Because can you see like the street? Well, it's more like a bit of a river at the bottom there. It's like that path is in front of you, but you need to open up to it. You need to trust the feelings that you have about the direction that you go in, but turn the noise off. Go and sit in the countryside. It's probably a bit wet to go and sit on a park bench at the moment, but just, turn Netflix off, turn all the phones off, and just go, what is it I want to do? And you will hear that direction come through for you. So important that you listen to yourself. And the same with everybody. If you get that little voice, trust it. And here's lovely Becca. Becca, it's been forever, and I hope all is good with you. So I've pulled the Sun. Now, I love the Sun because it's arguably one of the better cards in the tarot deck. But can you see with this particular deck, it's showing not only when you think of the rainy, cold days and suddenly the sun comes out, that it's, you think the sun is smiling on you. There's some wonderful things coming, that, you're going to have a lot more clarity about the things that you're doing. But also, it's quite a powerful sun there. She's got a lot about her. So it's almost like time to get a hold now, time to start, really going forward, but walk with that confidence that, things that are going to happen are going to come your way. So, really powerful card and a brilliant card for you, Becca. So Carol Thomas, lovely card. Naughty, the Lovers. I just love this. And this one is just great. And it's saying some of the decision. I don't know what's wrong with my voice tonight. I do apologise. But the Lovers is all about heart over head decisions. So don't put the logical arguments into things. If you feel passionate about something, or you want to do it, be it a person, be it a business, be it your job, whatever it is, go with it, because it's saying, just go with that emotion. And you've got that lovely sun. You just got everything smiling. And these, I'm not sure what the birds are, but it's about decisions. So what you do, choose the emotionally right decision for you. Hope that makes some sense. And to lovely Shell, here's a big hug to you. Wow, another year, eh? And Shell's got just posts some fabulous things, which I don't always get around to liking. You've also got the wheel. Now this is, you see the lunar cycle again at the top? I mentioned this earlier. The changes that are coming and the opportunities that are coming in are going to come in within the next lunar cycle. So, just grasp them. They could be different, as I said, left field, maybe something completely, you go, wow, I never thought of that. Or it will have some connection to something you've done previously that now is the right time for you to follow it through. Trust that path, and the universe makes it easy for you. Fight it. And sometimes the universe doesn't make it quite so easy. So when they come in, don't agonize too much. Just go, you know what? I'm going to do it. Be wild, exciting. This is definitely your time. And to lovely Kim, who I've not seen forever or talked to. Wow, it's just brilliant, isn't it? Just absolutely fantastic when everybody comes together. So for you also, the Hangman, that pause, that deep breath, and just look at things from a different perspective. Whatever the decision is at the moment, whatever it is that's going through your mind, whatever it is you want to achieve, it's there. But just don't rush into it, or don't feel pressured to make a decision. People love to have a little poke, don't they? And they say, you've just got to do this. You've got to make a decision about that. Well, you don't. You don't at all. Just do things in your time. And just quickly to Marie, and I hope you're feeling a bit better, Marie. I've just pulled the Magician. And he's a great guy. He looks like a rogue, doesn't he? And some people say with the Magician, it's a bit of a trickster. But I'm not so sure, because when you see a magician on stage, he's an illusionist. It's there. But I think the more important message that's coming through is that, you've got a lot in your skill set, but you've got to have the confidence. You've got to have that self-belief. And if you follow that through, everything is going to start coming together. The universe has very much got your back. So just keep going, keep that tenacity and that self-belief, because that's what's really important. So thank you, Amanda.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, Liz. Wonderful words. Right, okay. I know a few of you are saying spirit, but I have to give who comes through, because as we're not one-to-one or in church, it's different when we're online. So I'll give you who I've got, and if you can take them, please say hello. Yes, it's for me. Okay, my love. Right, okay. So I've got somebody giving me problems that they would have had. I feel lung problems. I've got I'm asking, is it pneumonia? But I've also got, I feel that they would have had to be on a ventilator for a while as well. Yes, I've got the COPD is what I'm getting before it turned to pneumonia. I've got a man coming in here, and as he came in, he's got an Alsatian dog with him to the side of him, and he hasn't got any hair at all. But he's got a lovely, shiny, smiley face. He was a character. I feel that he would have. Bless you. Okay. I'm asking for some more because he was just showing me quite a lot there. Now I need to find some more information from him. So can anybody take the description first of all so the link gets stronger? And the situation with COPD or pneumonia may be something that's on the earth plane, or it may be have been with him, but he's coming in to tell me about it. And I feel that this would be somebody's husband here, or unless it's on a fatherly link here, because he's shown me quite a bit of strength when he was on the earth plane. He was a manual labourer as well, and he's got a check shirt on. Okay, right, okay, and he would have wore jeans quite a bit with his dog here, quite chunky, not too tall. Okay, can anybody take that? Michelle Benwell, my grandfather had lung removed. Can you take the description, Michelle? And was he bald on top? Bless him. No, you can't take the description. Okay, well, this man coming in here is that's what he's looking like. So unless he's on the other side of the family, I don't know why he would be describing this. And he's got this dog, Alsatian dog here. So I'm hoping it's not too people coming in here. Okay, I'll concentrate back what I'm saying here, give some more evidence, and then you can tell me who it's for. I may not be with you then, Michelle. Sorry. He looks to me like Phil off of EastEnders, put it like that. Same smiley character with the dog there. Right, okay. Bless him. Now, and saying that is laughing. I do feel that there was, I've got Berry, links with Berry. Unless you're saying buried, I feel Berry St Edmunds way. Okay, so can anybody take this link here? Otherwise, usually when I get them like this, it ends up at the end. Okay, come on now, you guys. If it's not that, he's telling me he was buried, but I do. It sounded like it did. He did say Berry. Berry came in, so my mind just went to Bury St Edmunds. It could be buried. He was buried. Right, bless you. Is it? And I've got the name Sam somewhere that would fit around him, either on the earth plane or in spirit, that he would have known if it's not his name. I'm asking for him something recently. He's talking to me about somebody that would have to go and have a tooth looked at, or maybe need a tooth removed, and they're a bit nervous about going. And I feel that it's on the bottom jaw. Okay, here. So there's quite a lot of information there. Okay, he was skinny but had receding. Oh, okay. He had receding hair. Okay, Michelle, can you take any of the rest of that then? That with the hairline, you've got okay. Can you take the dog, look like an Alsatian dog there? And I also feel that there would be the name Sam somewhere, either on the earth plane or around him. And I've also I forget what else. Not the dog. Okay. Right. So I'll have to, if you can find out if somebody else would know that. I've got that. There's a dog coming in there with him. He brought that in as he came through. So if anybody else can take that, please let me know. Yes. Kim. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's Kim Wiggins. Did you say skinny, receding hair, Sam cousin, died COPD? Okay. Yeah. Okay. And yes, I was also talking about a dog, like an Alsatian dog with him, and also something about the dentist, and that maybe his recommended dentist is which is on the whip. But, maybe he is giving a message for you, Tracy. Who knows? But that's very, very strange, isn't it? Yes. But yeah, he's talking to me about somebody on the earth plane, and he just, and I got Berry. Like I feel like Bury St Edmunds, but it could be that he was buried. and you recently went to the dentist. So it was for you, Kim. But if you can take some of the message as well, Tracy, that's how they work. That's how we work in church. The message is, because Spirit are omnipresent, they can give a message that more than one person will relate to. So that's wonderful. Wonderful evidence so that you finally you got who it was, bless you, and how he passed with the COPD. Okay, thank you, bless you. Right, okay, now back to our lovely Liz.
Thank you, and how lovely. So I'm going back up the list, so don't worry if you're near the bottom, I'll get to you. So I'm not sure if Katie Tiaggi is still there. Hello. I'm not answering any direct questions. It's something you could message me directly. So I've no idea if you're going to meet your soulmate. But what I have pulled for you, I'm going on to the full tarot deck now, is the Two of Wands. So it shows you're going to have a bit of a choice, not necessarily about partnership, but wands tends to be work, creativity, something that you're making a decision about. And what this card is saying to you, whatever it is, choose the challenging option. Don't sell yourself short. Don't just go, I'll just do this. Look for something that's really going to stretch you, because that's what's the decision that's going to work out the best. And I hope that makes some sense to you. So, Stella, hello, Stella, how are you? Gosh, it just seems such a long time with everybody. So Stella, for you, I've picked the Ace of, sometimes it's called coins and sometimes pentacles. Aces are always about new beginnings. Now, if anybody knows Stella, you don't have to be a tarot reader. Stella's always doing something new. But this one is, can you see that real proud stag there? You're going to go into this with a real sense of, this is what I want to achieve. And you're going to be successful at it, because Pentacles is always about, new money, new finances coming in. So whatever it is that maybe you're planning or thinking about or got some ideas, go into it in a really positive, strong way, because it's going to work out really well for you. So Maggie Gattrell, I'm not sure if you're still there, but for you, I don't know whether you can see this particularly clearly. I've got the 4 Pentacles, and as just mentioned, sometimes Pentacles, some decks they call them coins. Now what's quite interesting about this card is that you can almost, if you think of it as almost being a financial or abundance, there's lots, maybe things that you're holding on to. It could, if it's financial, worrying about a rainy day, should you, shouldn't you, or if it's about some emotional decisions that you've got to make. And this is saying, do you know what, you don't need to. Things are going to be absolutely fine. I'm not saying go mad, blow the credit card, or anything ridiculous like that. But it's saying, you know what, just be good to yourself. And if you need a little treat, you want to do something, or maybe a holiday or something that's a little bit different, now's the time to do it, because it's going to be okay. The universe is going to provide. There will be other things that come through for you. So I hope you can take something from that. So Sabrina, will ever be the highest paid model? Can't really answer that one, but I mean, you can message. Karen Entwistle. Oh, and Jenny. Oh no, Jenny. Gosh, it's like a meeting of old friends. Not old, mature.
Wonderful.
People have known each other for a long time. So Karen, and I'll come to Jenny. Well, Aces are always about new beginnings, and Cups is always about something emotional that's going to make you feel really good. We've got the lunar cycle at the top, so it's saying it's not immediate. It's something that's going to be coming through for you and will grow. Sometimes this can be a relationship that's new, that's passionate, or a current one that's going to just suddenly spark and be a little bit different. Or it's suddenly you saying, do you know what, I want to do this because I feel so passionate about it. And it's, you're just going to just go with it. And you've got, all that movement of the water underneath the fish, which is about the life. And making that decision and going forward is just going to heal you and feel so good, so different. And Jenny, so much about going forward. It's absolutely brilliant, because you get the world and that's the end of the journey of the Fool. So end of a cycle, maybe some different things coming forward, but just take that step. That big step, because transition and change is always difficult, isn't it, Amanda? You go through that angst. I mean, even if it's about changing the colour of your walls, but do you know what? Just push forward. Just push forward, because it will be so positive, be so good for you.
Yeah,
And
stay
do you know what?
focused.
Yeah, and you're going forward with a bit of knowledge. You know, you've got experience, you've seen things, so that wisdom, you'll carry that forward. So said with blessings. So yes, Jackie early. I'll do Jackie and then
Yeah,
I'll come
okay.
back with the others.
Yeah,
Yes, I'll just do
Anna after.
Anna.
Anna Ivor would like a
Oh,
card. She's
I
new.
can't, I can't see Anna on my list. So
Oh, she's under Stella. Maybe I've gone. Yeah, and Becky Johnson. Have you not got that? It's probably because
no.
I'm on the. I'm on
Oh well.
you.
Oh well, you can just tell me people at the end and I'll do that. So Jackie,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that little bit of discussion. Now, I've got the 10 of Cups. Oh, I love this card. Can you see the rainbow at the top? And the cups. Cups are always emotions. They're upright, they're full. And it's like, do you know what? Things are just going to settle at home. They're just going to be good. You're going to feel like it's your safety, so your security. You know, your home is going to put that big cuddle around you. So if you've been through some tough times, know that they're settling. Know that things are coming together and they're going to feel, just make you feel that big hug. It's just a great card, but also with the rainbow. Rainbows do signify new beginnings, but it's sort of like the end of a storm, isn't it? You always get the rainbow when it's gone over, the sun comes out. So know that anything difficult, anything problematic is coming to an end, and you've just got that freshness that you're going forward for. So I've got the Queen of Sheba. I don't really know whether you were.
Yeah. Have you seen Anna come up there?
No.
And
So
whereabouts you are? I've got
Anna.
Yeah, Anna Ivor.
So let's just pull a card for Anna.
Yeah.
So Anna. So I apologise, you're not on my list. Technology, and you know, it's completely down to me.
Yeah, it is Facebook on this. Yeah, it's Facebook.
I've got the Page of Cups, which is, you know, pages and messengers. They can be younger people, but you know, it's very much about, you've got some good news coming to you that's going to make you feel happy. Now, this could be something that you started or been waiting for, and it's taken a bit of time that you've forgotten about, but don't lose hope, because it's there, and when it comes, it's almost like just going to be that little catalyst to move things forward. But know that you've just got that sort of youthful protection around you. It's just, you know, it's just very good. So I've got my list, I've got Vicky. So I'll just do Vicky quickly. Is that all right?
Yeah, okay.
Vicky Cole. And you've got the sun, a different sun to the one I showed earlier. But still, can you see the sort of almost like the astrology chart there? It's like taking you forward, that this sun is going to, this growth, this warmth, this love is going to get stronger as the year goes on. So wherever you're feeling at the moment, and as I said at the beginning, we're probably all being pulled in different directions and, you know, not feeling great. Stick with it, because that walking through mud is going to stop. You're going to just feel that lovely, you know, everything that you do is not necessarily having a magical touch, but you just think, yeah, you know what, suddenly everything's coming together, it's fitting into place. And you're just going to see clearly a lot more about what you're doing going forward. I hope that makes some sense to you. Amanda?
Okay, thank you, lovely. I think that was for Anna Ivor, that one. Yes, thank you, because she's asking, was that for her? Right, okay. Now, asking what I got there, it was very quick there, but unfortunately I feel a lot of emotion, and I had spirit walking into the sea, or it looked like the sea may, yeah. So I feel that somebody would have maybe drowned, or that I've got that feeling, because I'm definitely walking into the sea here. So before we go any further, that's quite sensitive, okay? And yes, I'm finding it a lot of overwhelming upset with the situation. So before we go any further, if anybody can take that, you can let me know, and I'll try to say a bit more sensitivity with it, with the message. But I feel that somebody did take their own life and passed a spirit, and they want to just let you know that they are okay. They were in a dark place and they just couldn't see a way out, and there was nothing that you could have done to help persuade them otherwise. But they want to let you know that they are healed now, and they want to give you a lot of love, okay, around you, because I feel that you're still bearing obviously the upset and the pain and the bereavement of the situation. And when such all passings are very upsetting and sad for everybody, but there are bereavement counsellors out there, and different people that you can go to get support, but to let you know that as soon as they've passed over, they do heal in spirit. So I don't know if anybody can take this, but I'm definitely had the water there, and it's like they were going into the water, and I felt that they'd actually taken their own life. So if anybody could take this, they can either, they don't want to say it on here, they can let me know privately, message me. Okay, so we'll move on from that now, but to see if there's anyone else coming in here. Okay, I've got the name of Caroline around coming in through with somebody. I've also got a pain in the side of my head. When I get this, this often means that there's been a stroke, or that sort of, or it can sometimes mean dementia, but I usually get it in a different way. I feel that this would have been a stroke around this person. I do feel that that we have a lady here, and the lady, I'm asking her to, she was a bit shy, more of a quiet lady when she was on the earth plane. She had blue eyes, and I do feel that she had short hair, and it would have been, she used to colour it when she was younger. She would have had a deep red in her hair. Okay, but I feel that, yeah, as she got older, she had problems, and she had the stroke, and she needed care. Okay, so I don't know if anybody can take her as well. I do feel that she is associated around this situation with the water. All right, and I feel that there's somebody, if they haven't been on yet, will see this message, or they may be not wanting to discuss the situation and just want a bit of upliftment to know that they're there in spirit. Okay, I don't feel that this is the lady that took her life. Okay, I do feel that this was somebody else, and she's talking about the situation. And okay, give me something else. Yeah, no, it's quite a dark situation for somebody, and they need upliftment, and they're still grieving, is what I'm getting. But just to let them know that, you know, that they are surrounded by spirit, to reach out, speak to GP if need to, first port of call, and to any bereavement services. But the spirit do go on, and that they're sorry for what happened, but at the time they were in a dark place. Oh, Tracy, you can potentially take that, can you, my love? Okay, if there's anything that you want to discuss, you can discuss with me privately if you don't want to discuss it here. Okay, my love? Bless you. All right, I know it's a bit, and I've got August as well there. Okay, right, okay, over to you, Liz. That was a bit of a deep one.
Back up the list. I'm going to speak a lot more clearly, because I can see some of the comments that people can't hear I'm addressing. So Robin Shapiro, I'm not quite sure if you're still here, but for you, the Empress, fabulous, powerful, you know, just amazing, but also a go-to person. You know, people love the Empress, you know, for advice, you know, for a bit of backbone. So if you're feeling that you're just not in that sync at the moment, now's the time to pull yourself together. I'm not sure if you understand about chakras, but it's a time for you to be tremendously grounded, so nothing knocks you off balance. So you've got that strength coming through. But also the Empress doesn't take any nonsense. You know, if people are just putting on you, or, you know, giving you a little bit of, people don't lie, but they don't always say things clearly. Speak your truth and maintain your integrity. It is so important that you don't lose any of that self-belief, because you're suddenly going to find that strength comes together so much more for you. And I hope that helps. So Michael, I'm very sorry, I can't answer, Michael Barnes, I can't answer any direct questions in this forum. So I'm just going to give you a card, and just take what you can from it. And the card you have is Temperance. Now, Temperance is quite an interesting card. I don't know whether you can see sort of the water and the fire symbols, but what it does say is that things are going to get a lot easier for you, that you can start to achieve a lot more than you think. With this card, I often say, when you think of the salmon leaping, you can't imagine that they can have that strength and go forward. So it's saying to you, have your strength. Things are going to get so much better, to the point where you start to do things that you didn't think that you were capable of. So it's really important that you stick with it. Blessings to you, Angela Mitchell. I hope you can hear that okay. I love this card. I love the Nine of Pentacles. Here, this one, so it's Nine of Pentacles, can't count. But here, this is not, nobody's going to plant a money tree in the front garden. I'm really sorry to tell you that, as much as we'd all like one. But this is saying, you know what, just trust that not just money, but abundance. If you give gratitude, the universe is going to supply you. So don't worry. Things will suddenly appear. You know, you put a cardigan on and suddenly you find £5 in the pocket. You think, I'd forgotten about that. Things will start to appear and that cycle will go around. This is just an amazingly, you know, cyclical card. And you can just see the sort of the growth, the beauty, everything around it. You start to build things and you just trust that it will be there. You know, you go to the bus stop and you just know the bus will be there. Keep with that, because that is really important that you do that. So Pam wants spirit.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Pam,
to you.
okay. I will see if I can connect into spirit for you, Pam. But when I do it on here, because it's a different thing and your energy's not there in front of me, and it's everyone's energy, it usually comes different. It's usually who I see. But I have a man coming through here, Pam, and I can't say if this is your son or not, but he's telling me about problems. I've got like eating problems. I've got problems in the side of my throat now, and it's affecting my tongue. Okay. And I feel that there would be some kind of, this man who's coming through talking about this, he's got brown hair, lighter brown hair, and it's quite full. But it's a side parting, and he's got glasses. Okay, so I don't know if you can take any of this. Please let me know. I've got new comments down there. All right, okay. And he wants to come through with a lot of love for you. I don't know if he would have been your son or if this would be somebody else who's coming in to talk to me about your son. Can you take anything there? I've got a yes there, but I don't know if that's yes, you can take that. Okay, until you've said anything else, I take it you've took what I've given you so far, my love, with the throat and everything. That is your son. Good. I'm glad that he's come through. Quite an upstanding person. I've got him in a shirt, and he's on about a watch. Okay, so I've got like a gold watch here on my wrist. Oh, he was only 21. Okay, I've got a gold watch here. All right, so this gold watch was passed down and given to him, and then he's given it to somebody else. I don't know if this is relevant or if this is someone coming in talking about him. Okay, so I've got to give you this watch here. Okay, now I've got something there with the throat. Did you take that with the throat and the eating and the problems? There's something there as if there was hard to breathe and there was stuff within the throat. Does that mean anything to you, my love? Okay, because it's obviously hard to get what's being said here. All right. I've got, okay. Oh yeah, shouldn't have said, yeah. Shouldn't have said, yeah, don't tell me there, don't feed the medium, but there we go. But I've got to give you the throat problem. So is this something that's on the earth plane, or would this have impacted within around the throat? Not that I want to be right into the details, but I'm getting something. It was going right to the throat here. Give me problems in the throat is the main problem, that I couldn't breathe, and it's a stem to do with the throat. Okay, all right. I'm not going to be saying that I can see things now that you've given me that. I can't really go too far into that, although I am getting green, unless there was something to do with a green vehicle. I'm getting green for some reason, so I've got to give you green as well. Okay, and I say that it's green. Okay, I've got a D name as well, a D name, so I don't know if this is a David or a D name. Okay, or Dean, a D name somewhere that would link around, okay, around the situation. Okay, it might not have, doesn't have to be your son, it could be around him, a friend or someone that you know. They also talk about things on the earth plane. I feel that you see him out the corner of your eye. You do link up, you ask spirit a lot, you pray to spirit, okay, and you do see things just before you go into sleep in dream state. And I feel that he sits on the end of the bed, okay, for you. And right, okay. Now I'm asking for any. I've got November to give you as well, Pam. You've got that, yes. Okay. So, I've got to give you November, so either an anniversary passing or something there. As you can see that I'm doing this by what I'm getting to see here and thinking, so it's different, you know, so it's not as, you know, it takes time sometimes trickling through, and he visits you wonderful, and he always will be with you, and he loves you and he wants you to keep strong. There's something about, he's showing me a little teacup with roses on it, and I feel that, I don't know if this was left for somebody or means something to you, okay. So if you can let me know if that means anything to you, my love. I've got something to do with a teacup with roses on it for some reason, so I don't know if you're sitting in a certain chair or you'd like to have your tea in a teacup, or this could be somebody else in spirit that comes close to you that would have done this to say they're with him and around him. He's very his personality would have been quite gentle and relatively quiet, okay, because he's not coming through with a lot of energy here, but he had a nice, calm, peaceful, loving energy. All right, my love, and he just wants to come in with a lot of love for you, and he'll always be with you, okay. So just I hope that you could take that. All right, my darling. Now on to Liz.
Do you know, I could really see that teacup.
Good.
You know, when
Yeah,
you're describing it with the roses, and you know, there's some of them are quite small. You never quite could get your fingers in, could you?
Yeah, yeah.
Just I could
It
really
is
see
one
that.
of them small teacups.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, lovely little teacup there. So
Oh,
yeah.
what a lovely message. So I'm going back up the list to Shirley Jefferson. Great card, real power card, this Ace of Swords. Again, aces, new beginnings, something fresh to start with. So if you're thinking of doing something a little bit different or embarking, now is a really great time to do it. But, you know, with swords, you often hear the phrase double-edged sword. Whatever it is, make the decision, stick with it and go with it. Don't talk yourself into it and talk yourself out of it, because then you could end up going round and round in circles. The chances, the opportunities that you have could sort of dwindle and you just lose that passion. So if you absolutely feel it, just go for it, because this is just it's just like a big green light for going forward. And I think that's just lovely. So Hannah Yang, welcome, and thank you for waiting. The card of celebration. I love this card because it's just so vibrant, the Three of Cups. So if you've been waiting on good news, or waiting to hear something, or something turns in, this card very much says you're going to be celebrating with your friends, and it can relate to anything because these are general readings, they're not specific. But you know, it's very much about, you know, keep your nerve that bit longer because everything's going to come together and you're absolutely going to enjoy it. So I'll just see. I think that's everybody for me.
Yeah.
So that's great. So if anybody else afterwards,
well,
but it's finishing time closely, isn't it?
Yeah, we are. I'll just give a quick read if you do a card for Becky as well, and I'll just see if I've got anything to say for Becky. Right, okay. Becky Johnson there, and because she asked for spirit as well. I just was getting, as you asked for spirit, I literally had somebody put my hand behind my back. So it's a situation, they're not telling me who this is, but it's a quick message for you to say that I feel that you feel that somebody's tying your hands behind your back and that you can't move on something at the moment, and it's frustrating you, and they want to say that they can hear and spirit do things in their own time, okay, and they know how you feel, but I do feel that there's something going on there where you feel that your hands are tied, and I feel as if somebody else around you on the earth plane is partly to do with this, and it's about stepping out and looking at it on a different point of view and seeing if you know, letting them know that they need to step back themselves, and sometimes you can't always help and do things that you want to. Again, they've got to do it for themselves, but maybe you shouldn't be getting involved this time because you need to heal yourself and protect yourself. That's the message I'm getting for you, Becky. And I've got the name Paul somewhere as well for you, and I've also got something about a garden and a rose bush being dug up or something as well. And I'm not sure if you're happy about this or that you need this doing. Does that mean anything to you, my love? I've got to give you that, and if you could let me know, and then I'll get our lovely Liz to finish off with you, Becky. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that's come on here this evening, and it's lovely for us to be back, and we hope to be back with you every week, and if I get a chance in between during the week, but once a week, me and Liz together and giving you these messages. And if you need to contact us direct, but we won't put any messages on here in the comments. So if you know that, be very wary, because we can't condone these people. We don't know anything about them.
Just terrible.
Yeah, well, you've got to be very careful. And I've
pulled a card for Becky, but Amber has just mentioned again, if there's anything, because she was the first one on tonight, if there's anything that you've got, message for Amber King. So
Amber, okay.
Yeah, so I'll just say for Becky, I've got the Magician. We've had the Magician a couple of times tonight. Amber and Hope, they're together. If there was anything, they just asked for Spirit. But Becky, this is for you, the Magician. Again, if you look at all these aspects, it's saying you've got so much in your personal toolkit, and by that I mean the skills, the things like that. Don't lack confidence in going forward or doing something a little bit different. It's so important for you to grasp it and take a hold of it, and have that confidence to move forward. So just take that, and you've had that lovely message from Spirit. Yeah, Amber, Carla, and Hope are together.
Amber, Carla, and Hope. Okay, I'll see what I get given here for you, ladies. Now, I have just been given a pain down my right arm at the moment, and when I get pains in the arms and going down the arm, it often relates to someone that would have had a heart attack, heart problems going on here. So I feel, I don't know if that you would have lost anybody to Spirit recently with a heart problem, or you're concerned about somebody on the earth plane with a heart problem. If you can let me know, because when you connect with me, the link gets stronger. Okay, so I've got to give you that first of all, ladies, and I want to come in with a lot of love for you. Okay, and I feel that there's also been I don't know, I keep getting this, but you can take that. Okay, bless you. I do keep getting a sickness kind of feeling as well, and I do feel that this is where you've been trying to help over a situation for a while, and somebody that has had to be nursed, and it was a case of looking after them, and where they were feeling sick, being sick, this kind of thing as well. Okay, but I'm not what here she died of, but that's what I'm convinced the cause was. Okay, this is you, Carla. You're all connected, are you, to this? Okay, my love. And yeah, as he comes in, I've got that there. I don't know how long ago this was, but I do feel that this would be a father and a husband in here, coming through here. Okay, and I've got the name of Terry somewhere that would either be on the earth plane or around. I don't know if you can take a Terry that would fit here, unless it's for me to know. Again, to confirm, you can. Okay, my love. Because sometimes they give me names that I know and how they passed, and I do feel that yes, you can't take the name Terry. Well, the Terry's for me then, and that is to say yes, a heart situation, and I feel that it would have gone unknown. And I do feel that, I don't know if it was at driving or at work or something like this. Okay, Yeah, don't worry about the name. The name Terry's for me to relate to the how he passed. Okay, I do get that as well. But I've got something where a situation would have happened, and 1 minute he was here, the next minute he was gone. I do feel that it was quite quick as well. But he just wants to come in to let you know that he's okay. And I do feel that he's trying to draw close. Okay. I feel that there's breezes. I don't know if you can feel breathing on the side, on the back of your neck, and the hairs are going up, and you can feel that he's coming in, but he's coming in that way to let you know that he's there. He wants you as well, ladies, to slow down, because I feel that worry and concern is giving one of you palpitations yourself with stress, with everything that's gone on recently. And why have I got a sheep? Sheep. Okay, I've got links, a sheep, something to do with a sheep. I may have Welsh connections, I may have farming connections, but I've got a sheep. But there's different things going on here, a lot going on here. And I know that we've got to shut, but I just want to say he's also given me fireworks. So I feel that there would have been something to do around November. So again here, November. So I don't know if this is when he passed or when a situation happened around November time. Okay, so because I've got fireworks going on here, and I just feel that the tears, there needs to be things said, and you need to come together, care for each other, and know that you did whatever you could, and what was meant to be was meant to be. Even though it's painful, he's okay, he's healed, he'll always be with you, the love will always be forever strong. Look after each other, love each other. Okay, that's and when you think of him, he'll draw near, and he's showing you signs all the time. You'll have a little robin appear in the garden soon if it hasn't already, and I feel that you may have found some feathers, white feathers as well. But you can just send up your thoughts before you go to bed at night to ask your loved ones to show you in dream state what you need them to do so, and they will. Okay, so I hope that you could take that. And I hope that you enjoyed the evening, okay? And lots of love to you all. Cole as well. Colin Cole as well. Sorry, I don't know if you can take that name as well. All right, that would be somewhere as well, either on the earth plane or there. Right, bless you all. Love to you, ladies. Love to you.
Thank you for joining.
Sorry
Thank
for
you.
your loss. Thank you all. See you soon. Please.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've got Liz.
Thank you. Lovely.
Moon and Stars with Liz, and Amanda Jane Psychic Medium. Plus we're on YouTube, which you can find us on there as well under Amanda Jane Psychic Medium. Take care, and we'll see you next week. Love and blessings to you all. Sorry for those who didn't get a reading. Bye. Bye, Liz.
Bye.